Hey guys, Stream Interact War Veteran here, back with a quick video. This is going to be a warning and an information thing on this company called SmartPay on the internet. As you can see, their site is up there. As you can see, I got approved already, but I'm going to go to their home page. Oh, that's what it shows when you're here. But it automatically goes to that page. But whatever. Anyways, this is a company that does leasing through other companies and stuff, mainly Straight Talk, as you can see here. Alright, so here's what my problem is, and why I wanted to make a video warning you guys about this shit company, okay? And their practices are straight up horrible. I was looking at getting my daughter this phone, right here, iPhone 11, 64 gig. They had only white left, which is fine, I didn't care about that. But as it says here, as low as $16.67 with SmartPay. So you click on here with details or whatever. And as you see also here, it says as low as $16.67 for 24 months, which is alright. Now, you figure that up. Let's bring up a calculator, okay? $16.67 for 24 months. 16.67 times 24. $400. So that's roughly what the phone is. Okay, so that's pretty good. Of course, every business, and I do understand this, and I don't have a problem with this part, they have to make some kind of money, so they make a little bit of money on the beginning purchase. Okay, as you can see, that's a fair deal, and it's fair for them to make some kind of money off the start. Now, I want to move this over here so I don't get any sensitive information on my TV. I already have it in the cart. You saw something was in the cart, okay? Let's empty it. I want to go back into here. Go back to that same phone, iPhone 11, 64 gig. We're going to do this Smart Pay option. We're going to select white because that's the only option. I'm going to leave that number in there and go add to cart. I really wanted to show you this because it's shitty. First off, Straight Talk makes you pay for a minute, extended minutes on the phone, even if you don't need it. I don't like that. Now we come to this page. This is the first checkout page. Alright, there's nothing sensitive on here. But this is the first red flag of this company. 64 gigs, $16.99 a month, or $16.67 a month, right? Plus the $45 a month. And this is where they get you. You don't keep doing this through the Straight Talk. I buy minutes as a card, okay? So regardless, this shouldn't be as a monthly thing right here. So it says if paid in full, pay full price, $4.49, which that's normal, okay? But we're gonna continue on to this, and you'll see why. Sorry about that, this turns off. But you'll see why I have such a problem with this company right now. But I want to make sure there's no sensitive information first. Alright. I'm going to go to checkout. I'm not actually going to get this. I just want you to see all the stuff. I even did free shipping, which I don't need any quicker than free. Then I'll explain all the issues that I had with this and their company when I called them up and chewed them out. Fill this out. 760. Okay. I get a stupid code to my phone, like normal. Yeah, this is the problem that I have. I'm not going to show you the upper part because it has my, well, just my name, but I'll show you the rest of it in a minute. But this is the biggest part that I have a problem with right here. I can take a screenshot of this real quick. Show you what I have a problem with the most right now. Now this here. This is a SmartPay application. It says $3.99 plus applicable taxes, okay? Amount due today. It's damn near a quarter of the price. Actually a little bit more. And a term is for 15 months. 15 months. So not even 24. So I couldn't get that like it says on the site. And that's the problem that I have, is it said 24 months. It didn't say 24 months, 12 months, 15 months, or whatever we decide to give you. Okay, so you got this here. Can I open up another one? No, go figure. So you got that there. Remember that. We'll save it. I'm just going to do SmartPay 1, just in case I need to bring it up for reference, alright? Then we go down a little bit further. There is... yeah, right here. This too. This is another thing that I have a serious fucking issue with. Now this is the other thing I have a problem with. Due today, monthly. Okay? So this is already half the value of the fucking phone right here. Due monthly. One payment, the beginning payment, which that doesn't even count towards the total, I'm guessing. And then the monthly payments of $97.67. Let's figure something out. So, 97 point... damn it. I don't need that open. Alright, so 97.96 times 15. Plus the 102.91. Almost $1,600 for a fucking $400 phone. How incredibly fucking greedy and pathetic and stupid is that shit? Okay? There's no excuse for this crap. None. So that's why I'm warning you about companies like this SmartPay that's on Straight Talk's website. It's a fucking scam. It really is. There's no excuse to charge people that fucking much. And what you're paying above the $3.99, it's almost $1,600, just shy of $15.75, we'll say, since that's what it basically is. Now, if you take 740/40 plus $3.99, that's still, yeah, that's asinine. See, this is the other thing that bothers me. Oh, I can't even move it. That's why I have to take screenshots. This is another thing. Let me show you this one. Let's see if these three things right here equal up to the cost. So basically, they're charging that $3.99 plus $3.40 plus $7.40 for the whole phone. I'm betting. We're gonna find out. They're basically getting in the territory of like Aaron's and Rent-A-Center. They pull this bullshit. Let's go 740.40 plus 340.41 plus $3.99. That's still like and then the payment. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just straight bullshit, guys. There's no excuse. A fucking $400 phone should cost basically $1,600. So more than 3 times the amount that it's actually worth. And it pisses me off. It really does. That shit like this is acceptable. That in American society, in American way of life, shit like this is acceptable. Now, if any of you want to call and bitch and complain or whatever, send them fucking shit mail, or sit there and, I don't know, send them a flaming bag of shit, I wouldn't even care. But I'm going to give you their address. You do with it as you please. But this is their address. You can pause it here if you'd like. But that's their address and their phone number. I chewed the guy out. I sat there and called customer service and I said, why is, when I'm getting toward the end of the application, all of a sudden it's saying $92 a month when the website says $16.67 a month for 24 months. And all of a sudden I'm getting an answer of, well, when you do the application, they decide what they want to give you for a rate and how many months. So, it doesn't even say that bullshit on Straight Talk's site. Okay. And then I asked the guy, and this pissed me off more because I screamed at him afterwards, and I yelled at him and called him a fucking retard. But I asked the guy, and well, he kept running his mouth, just talking. So I said, hey, just shut the fuck up for a second and listen to me. And I told him, would you personally pay $1,600 for a $400 phone? And he's like, oh, and he started talking about the lease and some other shit. And I said, I'm not talking about the lease, you fucking retard. I'm asking you a personal question, so answer it. And he didn't want to fucking answer the question. Because he knows it's a fucking shit deal, and he knows that this company's fucking garbage. I did. I fucking treated the guy like shit. I don't care if he's responsible for the prices. I don't care if he's not responsible for the prices. I give two shits less. Calls like that should be taken directly to their fucking office and say, look, people are, not doing business with us because we're charging way too fucking much. You guys don't need to be this fucking greedy. I think I will be calling back tomorrow and talking to one of their managers about this because it's fucking asinine. And I'm not going to be nice to him either. But that's their address. I don't need to save that. Anything else? But it's nowhere near what they claim. Oh, there's a processing fee. Oh, well, it says 0. I don't believe that bullshit. They implemented it into something else. And now supposedly down lower. This is the shit that doesn't make any sense, and the big red flag from these scumbags. Okay? Unless that's the equal price. But that doesn't even make sense. This company is garbage. Even at that price, it's still better than what they're fucking coming up with. Minus... I think I know what these fucking retards are doing. I really do. I know exactly what the fuck these retards are doing. This is the part that it's just a huge red flag. Because their shit's conflicting big time. Let me show you. This shit right here. Okay, it says total number of payments. If I choose to acquire ownership, blah blah blah, the property, blah blah, blah whatever. Total initial lease payment of $49.63 plus 14 scheduled lease payments of $49.63 or 36 each, and a total cost of $740.40. What the fuck are these retards smoking? Because that's what it says here. Okay? That isn't such horrible. Okay? But something isn't fucking adding up. It really isn't. Because that doesn't even say anything about the payment of fucking... Because right below it, I'll even show you. I'll go back to where that was and make it bigger. Yeah. Let me do this real quick. Something isn't fucking right with this company at all. This is just nothing but huge fucking red flags when I go in and look at their shit. Alright, here's another example why this is a fucking scam. Like I said up here, this here is not even matching this here. Why would I need to pay $102 or almost $103 to my card today when the payments are only $49.36? Let's see something. 49.36 times 15. 740.40. That's where they get that from. That adds up. But how is that any that it's like I don't get it. It's still that's what they're initially trying to say is that if I go times 2, it's trying to understand what's fucking wrong with this thing is hurting my head. Cause nothing makes sense. It's all fucking red flags. Yeah, I will be calling them tomorrow. I might even put it on speakerphone. Because, just to be quite honest, none of this fucking makes any sense. It just straight doesn't. And I showed you that. 49.36. Which makes sense. That's a rental payment of 45.33 plus $4.03. Okay. But up above that, the fuck? Something doesn't make sense. Oh. Well, shit. Okay. I think I understand a little bit of it here. Bear with me for a second. They're so fucking stupid. This place. They don't do nothing right, and they don't understand any of it. Okay. God, you can't wait to see this, and I fully understand now what the fuck is actually going on. All right. All right. Let's look at this. This is the same thing I've shown you this before. Okay. All right. Let's get the highlighter. You look at this. This looks shitty as hell. There's no excuse for that, right? But then it says the monthly payment is this plus that, which is still nowhere near. Alright, sorry about that. But as you saw in the lower right hand corner, OBS decided to shit out. But this is what they're doing. Alright, let me bring it to your all's attention. Just so you understand like I do. Alright. There's so many discrepancies, so much issues with their own fucking site. This is just bad. Bad, bad, bad. Alright. I don't know why the first payment is $102. That's a lot. That's more than twice what the initial payment is. It's like they're charging you for like 2 months. Alright. Watch this shit. 97.96 minus, oh, yeah, ain't minus, you moron. Minus 45. Because that's the card that I get every single month. Still ain't right. Oh, 45 plus tax. Let me try that. 45 times 0.08 plus 45. 48.60. Alright, let's try that. 4860, 4860 minus 48.6. There it is. So, this is what these fucking retards do. That right there at the beginning is really absolutely nothing, as it comes to figure out. I don't know why they take into consideration the card every single month. You don't even get it from them. That shouldn't even be anything to do with their price. But that explains also why the payment says $102.91. Okay. God, they want to kill my fucking brain and give me a fucking aneurysm. But what it is, the 102 is the 49.36 plus the 48.60 for the card plus tax. And that's in their initial lease, which is fine. That's understandable. But the payments are not even close to, as it says there, which their site is garbage, by the way. I've dealt with them once. I don't even know if I'm going to do it again. If you need a good site to lease something that is a good site that has their shit together, that isn't fucking garbage, go to progressiveleasing.com or Prog Leasing. But you can just go to Google, type in Progressive Leasing, and it'll take you here. Okay. Let me log in. I ain't gonna show you my credentials, obviously, but I'll show you. Some of the stuff, because I already have a thing with them, okay? But I always pay my stuff off in 3 months. And all they added for the first thing was like $80, okay? Which is an unreasonable amount to make on a lease that someone pays off in 90 days. And that's the amount of the stuff I got originally. I haven't made a payment on it except for the initial payment. So all I got is 3 more months, which I got it in the middle of this month, but they didn't start me until September 1st. It's when my first payment will go through. September, October, and November. So I still got 3 months on that, which is about $130 or so a month for 3 months, and it's paid off, and you don't pay anything extra. But you can go. Well, that doesn't even matter. But let's say. We'll say Denver, Colorado. All right. There's got 2 buttons up here, store and online. I mean, you can go to any of these in-store, like Best Buy, phones, whatever. I would do this, but currently I got to pay mine off. But there's a lot. I mean, look how long this list goes. Mattresses, Lowe's, more stuff. Mattresses, Lowe's. This is a big city. That's why there's so much more. Zales, Diamond Store, Outlet, Jared the Gallery of Jewelry, Prada, Piercing Prada, or Praja, or whatever the fuck that is. But you get the point. There's lots there that you can actually go to in person. I've been with these people a lot. I will always recommend them over anything else. Any of these online sites, Overstock.com, Raymore and Flanagan, but you get it. All right. But just this company is just straight garbage, man. I'm not gonna go through them because they don't even offer anything comparable. Their best deal for their they have a 90-day too, I think, but it's still even 100's not horrible, I guess, but still. I guess the only time that this would be good is if you pay it off in the 33 months. So 90 days. They do have that. But, and here's a big fucking but, their payment system. Oh God, is that so broken. I did it like a few months back, um, and it's horrible. You have to come in here or call them, okay? And when you come in here, they can only do, and even on the phone, by the way, they can only do, say, if you wanted to pay your lease is $800 and you wanted to pay a third of it, so let's say $300 or something, you can't actually pay $300. If your payments like mine, or say if it was 800, oh, you want to pay 300, you would have to actually go through and keep paying. They do multiple transactions, which is stupid, of 1667 to get you all the way down. So they would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 payments. And that's how it would look in your bank account with all this shit like that. And I could actually show you that if I didn't care about giving away some of my bank, maybe. Let me see, though. Might be able to show you that without giving any information away. I can show you that from like a month ago, I think. But it's stupid. They have no option to pay a specific amount. They can only do in multiples of whatever, um, your payment is. And you saw that that's 6 cents higher, which that's not bad. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. All right. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So when they go in and make your payments, this is the kind of bullshit that you can expect from this company. This is what the payments will look like in your bank. Ding, 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 ding. They can't do one payment. Even though it looks like it was $1,200, it wasn't. I paid whatever off, and I think it was like $400 for a phone. But I paid it off like that. Whatever I wanted to pay, that was roughly about, a third of the amount for each month. And as you can see, they can't do anything better. You can't make custom payments on their website, so you can't pay a custom amount. If you want to do it all through the website and you want to have nothing to do with a retarded customer service, you have to keep paying one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. You can't even make multiple payments of the same one. I don't get it. You can only make one payment on their website, and that's just that month's payment. You can't sit there and say, I want to pay more, or I want to pay a custom payment, or, I want to pay for $300, whatever. You can't do it on this stupid site. And I told them about that, and they just don't care. But I think I've gone on long enough about all that shit. I got to check on some stuff, but if you have any more questions on this company, let me know, and I'll see if I can answer them for you. Because I